most picturesque campuses in all of the country, Oxford, Ohio, Fred C. Yeager Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Buffalo Bulls and the Miami University Redhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with Miami University's head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Redhawks ready to kick it away first. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Buffalo's offense will get the football first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Holmes. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later.
There's some room. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. The option look. The option, he'll keep it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Shelton. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback keeps it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Looking downfield, it's Holmes. He makes a grab. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Burgess. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. The Miami Redhawks offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A strike downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 30. Past the 10. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The clear defensive strategy here is not to do whatever it was they did on the first play. They'll try to come up with a stop after giving up a huge gain. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Miami. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal and understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Quarterback will keep it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Birch. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Finds us back in the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Complete out left to Wilson. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. The give on the option. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Redhawks will have it 1st and 10. The stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Redhawks are rolling down the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Redhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Dropping back, it's Blake. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy possession.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open.
Here's a little room there. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulls. The extra point here would tie the game. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. From the gun, the ground game. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Red Hawks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. What a grab with one hand. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Right down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, looking for a man. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer.
He caught it. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Red Hawks. Fitted in the window for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Keeps it on first down. Got enough for the first. Still running at the 40. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
One more snap coming before halftime. Might as well stick with him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Bulls will kick it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside, and he loses the football. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
The Bulls head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak. But right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the third quarter with some more momentum. And he said, we can't worry about the win streak. We just have to worry about doing our job. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying to run, it's Birch. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the ground. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Pulls and fires complete. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw it again, and why not? They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the 2nd half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On the run, fires downfield.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Makes a catch at the 10. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. They even things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. On the ground, it's Birch. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big run.
Maybe some room here. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. He might want another play. Rides the option, he keeps it. Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, it's Shelton. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. Try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end.
Touchdown Bulls. They move on top here in the 4th.
Yeah, and how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through, playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Redhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. There he goes. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And a lot of times in football, man, the short memory, we usually talk about the quarterback. But sometimes it's the running back who puts it on the deck. Sometimes it's your playmaker out wide who puts the ball on the deck. But that doesn't mean you abandon him. You come back to him, let him make plays.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
The Red Hawks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They've been outstanding the last couple of possessions, both times winding up in the end zone, and they've grabbed the lead. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to him. Runs for the tackle. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Back has it. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. On the move, it's Birch. Tackled there by the defense.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Sends it back in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's caught. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Got his man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes a catch. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Miami.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. Just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Score is deadlocked, and we're running out of time. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. Give to the running back.
Now, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Blake. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the knee. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run from the shotgun. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Defense playing a bail technique. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Red Hawks have pushed it inside the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Hauls it in. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they've taken the lead. All so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
They've got a little work in front of them here on third down if they want to keep this drive alive and try to win it with a touchdown. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. It's Burgess. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the run, it's Burgess. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. First and goal and a touchdown will win it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road here.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl